I've been trying to not go too crazy building all of these 4 stars since we really don't have skill ups for most of them. If you see, there's a lot that are here with like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. However, we do have plenty of skill ups for 3 stars. So if you noticed, I've been using a lot of 3 stars for different test videos recently. Today, we are going to test out another 3-star, the Fire Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, Fire Giant. Fire Giant is what I said. We'll just edit the first part out where I said fire. I'm not going to say it again. Anyway, this is a unit. Let's take a look. Let's figure out which one we want to use. Ooh, 9. 9 defense. That's pretty close to what we're looking for. But this is a unit that will ignore the enemy's defense on skill 3. If you're lucky. Maybe you'll be lucky, maybe you won't. Attack an enemy 5 times. Each attack has a 20 to 40% chance to ignore the target's defense. Damage based on your defense. So, of course, we had to pick the defense one. Of course, he's got the defense leader skill, which is, oh, it's just in dungeons. We're looking for guild content. We do also have some sustain here, which is nice. And we have a taunt for skill 1. But really, we want to try to use this as a nuke. How many of these are going to actually land after it's skilled up, which we're going to skill it up completely, but we should on average get 2 ignore defense out of the 5s. Is that going to be good enough? We'll find out. We can definitely hit this one. We'll see how much ignore defense it's going to actually do, but if it starts to ignore, if it gets like 3 or 4 hits, it should take out this light bookworm. So that's nice. We don't have to worry about the fact that this has got a bunch of immunity, etc., etc. We should be good. So let's take. Now we need to figure out how to get more crit rate on this unit because he's not a crazy amount of crit rate. We can. Okay, so we can do. Where is he? This one. I don't love it. I don't love that we're going to try to do it like this, but we got the defense buff. He's going to do the ignore defense, defense-based damage, and then we have the crit rate. There's not a whole lot of crit rate buffers in this game. No, there's some. There's like the sharpshooters, but there's no crit rate buff plus defense buff together. So otherwise, I would be trying to bring that in. But we at least have sustain. This has element advantage, so it shouldn't take too much damage. I'm hoping that we don't get a defense. I'm worried that we're going to get a defense break on that, though. On one of our units that we need to not die. Whatever. He might not do enough damage. This guy. This fire bear. So, we'll see. We'll tweak things if it doesn't wind up working. For this next team... Just use ignore defense again. How about that? Just use ignore defense. Can't we just do this? Oh, we have that's the arena leaders. Accuracy. So what's gonna happen? This is gonna keep hitting that. We have sustain. I don't know. Let's just do it. I don't want to think. I'm allergic to thinking. I don't want to do it. We don't need to do anything. We can just soften this up a bit. I love that you're doing that now. I love that. I love that for you. Oh! Come on! This game. I'm telling you, man. This game. All right, well, I'm not going to do this. Let's remove a debuff. Remove the other one. I didn't want that one. Oh, please don't do a whole lot of damage to us. We have the buff here. This is what I was afraid of, to be honest. This is not what I was hoping for. I really did not want our unit that is doing defense-based damage to get defense broken. But I also knew that we had to bring something in to make sure that he crit. Oh my god. Terrible spotlight. Terrible spotlight. I really do not want to do this right now. I'm not going to. Crap. Are we going to... No, we're not going to... Oh! This is exactly what I was worried about. And I chose, instead of having a tank for the bear to hit, I chose to try to get the crit rate leader skill, but we never actually able to... Okay, well... Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. Because I knew going in that that was going to be an issue. I knew that that was going to happen. I really did. I really did. All right. What are the chances of this actually just winding up hurting us more than anything else? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Okay. Ooh, lots of damage. Not enough. Not enough. Wow. 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 We lost miserably. This is already a loss. There's nothing we can do to come back from this. Unless... No. There's... Well, at least this happened. Next match for... I feel like we can do the first team, right? I feel like we can do this. He's going to nuke things down. He might not do it the first time, but he's going to nuke some things down. This is going to hit... is much better. This is going to hit the water giant. We're still bringing this in just for the crit rate leader skill. I just want to make sure that it actually crits. I don't want him to do 5 ignore defense and then them not actually crit on things. So that is my biggest concern there. We'll have to tweak the team and figure something else out. In the meantime, there's a couple things that do crit rate buffs as well. The ant cannons do crit rate buffs. Who else has crit rate leader skills for guild content? We might actually have to build the... because another unit that could be really good in this spot is the light dome fighter. I know people have already... they're already going to have commented it. They're going to be, you want to build the light dome fighter. You don't need to build the light dome fighter. I don't know why you guys are like, fine, we're not going to comment anymore. I'm just kidding. Calm down. For that one, for the next one, we are going to bring in not this team. What do we need? Water, ignore defense damage would be very helpful. Because they're going to cleanse, and they're going to cleanse, and they're going to cleanse. So if we do water, ignore defense damage, we should be... We can also do a strip. We have that option. Oh, we don't have water, ignore defense damage. Well, that's going to be an issue. Do we have fire, ignore defense damage? You know what we can do? We can bring in this unit that we just... Not that one, this one. Yeah, and then we do fire, ignore defense damage. That could work. That's not it. That's this one. Okay. Oh, now we're going to wind up bringing the same team yet again. But at least we have 2 big nukers. Yeah. These 2 are both going to hit. Well, they could... They will either hit this or they will hit this. And I know that they're going to hit the string maid because I don't want them to. That's how I know that they're going to hit that. So, anyway, let's get it started. Let's see. We get to test out a couple new units. All right, so who should we go for? Who is the biggest threat? Who do I hate the most? Let's go for this thing. Nice. Oh, we didn't actually kill anything. Nice, but didn't kill. So effectively not nice is what you're saying. All right, well, maybe we'll be able to do some more damage the next time. I got too excited too fast. I want to comment on that. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to. Should we heal now or should we heal later? Let's heal later. Yeah, let's heal later. All right, we got a defense buff. And we will remove this. Thank you very much. How long until... All right, so we got the shockwaves. Maybe we hit something else then. Maybe we hit this. Let's see. Beautiful. Deleted. Fantastic. It's still going to be a bit before we can actually... this is going to be fun. Yeah, we got to wait for us to get the skill to hit the War Nurse. And then we got to hope that we actually land the Ignore Defense and crit. The crit shouldn't be as much of an famous last words. If I say the crit shouldn't be as much of an issue, the crit's going to be an issue. But at least we shouldn't have to worry about a draw here. Like, eventually, we will get lucky and ignore defense. Eventually. It might take longer than we want it to, but... yeah. Can we? Beautiful. Just obliterates her. So let's see how long it's going to take. This is not going to crit on this guy. It's going to be rough. It's going to be 3 hours later. It is going to be 3 hours. It's going to be ridiculous, isn't it? I already know it's going to be ridiculous. Why would you... oh, my God. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's what happens when you auto. It's like, I don't have a defense buff. I'm going to do my big nuke right now. I don't want to manual this, though, because I know it's going to take so long. Hold on. Yeah, now we can auto. Now we can do it. Why did you do it there? Why? No. I don't trust this game. I don't trust it. I don't trust any of these mobile games to do the right thing at the right time. Okay, defense buff. Now we auto. Beautiful. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now, it's time to win. I don't know. It sounded good. It sounded good at the time. Let's do... Who do I want to kill? I mean, this is not going to take fatal damage right away anyway, so... Well, nothing's going to take fatal damage. How's that one? All right. Let's go. Oh, I don't really want to do too much, do I? I'm afraid that this is gonna... I don't know, man. I just don't trust things. Although this is gonna be an issue now. This is gonna be an issue. He's not gonna die, but... oh, crap! Well... that could have gone better. definitely could have gone better. Not going to be enough damage. Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. That was rough. We still might lose. That would, it's still we could lose. So let's see. My goodness, really wants to hit that one. The unit that I do not want it to hit. Yeah, we could have definitely done things a little bit differently. Because, see, we're still not going to be able to kill it right away, regardless. Of course he wants to go for that. I don't think we can actually kill this, because he's gonna regen himself. Yeah, I think we just lose. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. GG. GG. Last match, not sure if this is even going to make it onto YouTube because there's so much just things that weren't good. So, that's what we're calling them now. Things that weren't good. Let's go for a... Let's go for this one. Just kidding. Let's not go for that one because... Maybe we'll do this. Defense leader skill. Let's see. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's do that for this team. I don't know why that was the idea. Let's do that for this team. And then for the first team, we will do... Oh, we actually could have kept that that unit in there. That's going to be nice against him. And then also we can do... I want to do the cake. I want to do the cake, but I don't think we're going to be able to actually land that. Let's try this. And then let's also try... Yeah. That should be able to withstand some damage. Alright. I think I might not have thought this through enough, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, definitely hit him. That's that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Let's do... and we'll just hit this. This might be an issue, though, dealing with the... Well, let's see. Let's see. Oh, we got an Oblivion there. I guess we'll just keep hitting him. Ouch. Let's go here. Don't want that to die. I was considering doing that earlier as well. Now let's just do skill 1. The AoE. Yeah, we're not taking enough damage with this Hog Chef. And also we're healing anytime we are taking damage, so okay. That could work in our favor. Oh, I was gonna say that could work in our favor, but the weakest reckless charge ever. Oh, wasn't enough. Well, we're just gonna do it this way then, I suppose. Yeah. Although I suppose this is a nice spotlight of the Psychosurgeon, if anything. Yeah, this is a Psychosurgeon spotlight. That's what this is. Silly. Very, very silly. Okay, let's see what this guy can do. Although he is stunned. And he is just gonna be stunned for a long, long time. Okay, okay, we got it. Let's go. He doesn't have his skills there on cooldown. Nice. Eventually, we might get to do something. Maybe. No promises. I'm going to do it. I know we don't have a defense buff, but I'm going to do it. Yeah. Worth it. No regrets. Didn't need a defense buff. And we'll just keep cycling him. We don't need to use that. I'm just gonna do it again. Yeah. Wow. Really just works without a defense buff. I think just some not great spotlighting of some other stuff. There's a lot of misplays, but maybe this will be on YouTube, maybe it won't. I hate throwing things away. Especially like low view count things, because I know this is like, if I'm going to be completely brutally honest, back in the days when Summoners War videos were getting like 30,000 views per video, I was kind of more okay with redoing entire videos, especially things, like even things that took like hours to do. I'm like, hey, we gotta redo it. But for things that are gonna get like 3,000 views, I gotta be like, do we have more time? Because I'm juggling so many channels, I'm doing so many videos every single day. So, oh my goodness, we were so close. So I kind of feel like even if videos are not that great, we have to upload them anyway, because I don't have extra several hours to redo more videos. Sadly, I wish I did. Oh my god, it was so close. But that's fine. I feel like we have enough stuff in the arsenal that we don't have to worry about the war nurse anymore. Like, we have to still worry about the 300 speed war nurses, but like a normal war nurse just being annoying on defense, like that's not really a thing that we have to worry about too much now. Because we got so much ignore defense stuff. So, for summons, we have so much already that we really don't need anything new. Famous last words. We really don't need anything. 5-star. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's gonna be food one anyway. Because his PVs aren't very nice. All right, nothing crazy, We are good to go. Anyway, that's it for this one. I don't know if I showed what his stats were. I was really concerned about the crit rate though, because the crit rate is actually 50%, which is not great. Not great. That's why I was trying to get his crit rate, that crit rate leader skill, because any little bit helps. So between that and trying to hit tree units, I was okay with. He does 5 hits, so some of them are going to crit, some of them are not. But man, this crit rate is super low. I have him on a crit set. It's just not good enough for it to be, yeah. But the crit damage though, 246, because he is on a shock set as well. So I did actually, I was actually able to get like this defense over here with the crit damage. At least it's 6-starred. But like if you see here, there's no crit sub. And we don't have the gear. We got a little bit of crit rate there, but nothing really crazy. This is actually a really nice piece of gear. For him or for like the dome fighters, but any defense-based scaling nuker, 60%. It's brilliant. It's got 34 crit damage, 12% crit rate. I'm hoping to be able to get the accuracy, switch that to speed. But yeah, some of these are not that great. Shock, I don't have really amazing. I don't really have really amazing gear regardless. But shock is even a little bit trickier to come by. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. He's actually a little bit better than I expected him to be. It's RNG, but it is what it is. He's a decent enough bruiser that ignores defense. And now that we got a couple of those, and like I said, I feel like the next step, if we want to crit unit that is a unit that has crit rate leader skill, so we get the 18 here, and then also we get some value out of the defense buff because this is a defense scaling unit, but she already has a self defense buff though. So yep, it is what it is. But this is the light. This is like the light golem in Summoner's War, but the crit rate leader skill. So anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.